This video was brought to you by Stormberg, a route planner, MisterGreen, Kempower and Markus Bil. Right, we're back home. Let's take a look at the results. So you see here, it did it in 5.1 seconds, and that might not sound very fast, but look at the spec. It's supposed to be 5.7 seconds. So BMW, they just under-report, or what do you say? They just overperform, huh? Look at that. Damn! So it's supposed to be as fast as a fat e-tron, but it's way faster, of course. It's not as that fat, or maybe it could be because they're 18-inch, and maybe they take in account that maybe you've put on some fat 20-inch wheels, and then you get closer to 5.7 seconds. That could be the reason. But you might want to compare this one against the M50 in case you want to dig deeper in your pocket. So the M50 is 3.9 seconds. It's quite a big difference here. It almost feels like this is kind of slow in today's standard compared to all the other faster cars out there. And you can see that it's rear-wheel drive only. That's one reason why it might be a little bit slow off the line. Actually, you can kind of see it here. It's 36. Yeah. So, but here we get 340 horsepower, and then you get only 500. Well, only, but that's actually quite a lot. 540 horsepower. But mainly, it's just that this power here is quite flat versus some of the other cars. For example, Tesla, you get a nice jolt in the beginning and then it drops, but here you get a nice flat output. That's why it's able to maintain that good acceleration. Also means that to 200 kilometers per hour, of course, it will also be quite fast. But okay, the point was this one. Yeah, poor man's BMW. So how fast is it? Well, it is still decent. For example, if you compare to the iX3, which is also a rear-wheel drive, you see iX3 is 1.5 seconds slower. So a rear-wheel drive that does it in 0 to 100 in roughly 5 seconds is still pretty snel. You look even here. Look here, EV6. Yeah, which is all-wheel drive, okay, with winter tires, but I've noticed that winter tires on all-wheel drive, it doesn't really matter that much. I actually have a very good example here. For example, here you see Model 3 Performance with winter tires versus summer tires, almost no difference. So back to the point here, I have so much data here, you know, so I can kind of back up my claims. But when you look here, you see that this rear-wheel drive is pretty much as fast as these all-wheel drives. And also when you say, well, but those are SUVs or those are crossovers, right? Well, look at the weight then. They weigh about the same. So it's actually very impressive that a rear-wheel drive can match all-wheel drive cars. So I think the bottom line is that this car, even though it's a rear-wheel drive, is still quite snel. Do we have... what about Tesla? I know Tesla has a rear-wheel drive. Maybe I haven't tested it. Millennium Falcon. I need to test Millennium Falcon. Millennium Falcon should be doing it in 4.4-ish something. Yeah, I think actually as of now, I haven't looked too close on the test now, but it could seem like for now this BMW is the fastest rear-wheel drive out there. I don't have a column for rear-wheel drive, front-wheel drive. But okay, moving on to the next test. Here, I don't know if this is a coincidence, but the Germans, they are dominating the braking test. So 35.6 seconds, even despite having a relatively heavy car. It's also very good. Hankook tires does it very well, which actually is... it's kind of weird here, because back here at least the Hankook didn't do it that well. So I was thinking, oh, the Hankook tires must be kind of crap. Well, maybe they are not that crap at all, after all. And then the last test I'm going to show is noise test here. Really good result. The iX does it better at 80 kilometers per hour, but at higher speed. I think this the reason why the i4 does it better at high speed is that you have less wind, or you have a not so tall car, so you have less glass surface. Yeah, you know, if that makes any sense. So it's still a quiet car, and I think the main reason why it's so quiet is because you have 45 profile tires. We have to find the M50. Where the heck is M50? Oh, wait, M50 is probably in winter tires, but let's see. 65 decibel. Okay, let me find the M50. Oh, no, it's not actually not too bad. 65, okay, 61.7, almost a decibel louder, but no, that was on 19-inch. Ah, yeah, that's a good choice. Pirelli P0 Winter, yeah. So that's good, because if it was fitted with 35 profile 20-inch, then that would be kind of bad, and maybe fat the tires. So all I have to say is that this BMW is quite schnell for a rear-wheel drive. It brakes nicely. It has short braking distance, which is good for safety, and it also is very quiet. So more quiet than most Tesla. I can show you again, by the way, since we're talking about noise, and I guess some people will compare. Yeah, when we rival BMW is always almost often put up against Tesla. So I can show you here that we have that one, and we have a Model 3 Performance. Yeah, wait, haven't I tested lately? That one is the latest and greatest Model 3 Performance, just to give you guys an idea of how much better the BMW is. So you see, we have, okay, well, is it too fair, because we have actually 35 profile here on the Performance. All right, okay, but at least the long range then, but the long range actually does it worse, I think. I think actually this Model 3 Performance has one of the best Model 3 noises. But anyway, what I'm saying is that even this one, which is considered very quiet despite having 20-inch, is 67.7 decibel versus 65. Yeah, so we're talking about almost 3 decibel difference, and that is very significant. So I mean, okay, the BMW might be not so good in other things, but at least when it comes to noise, it beats Tesla. Yeah, so I think that's going to be it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, thank you for watching, and talk to you later.